Show me how defenseless you really are. Satisfying empty inside. Well, that's alright. Let's give this another try. Hey guys, we're giving this another try. Just another quick afternoon stream of OYOAs. This morning's stream, I got a little, I don't know, it just wasn't feeling the passion, you know? Trying to just run out the clock on that one. But this one's gonna be better, right? Hey Gamer1, hey Sabrina, hey Zoe, hey Chris, hey Karen, hey Wraith. We're just talking about you today, Wraith. How's your new job going? Because you were the one that told me you had a new job, right? I hope that's going good. I finished the stream this morning, and I took myself a nap. It was weird, because I was tired. Hey, Silver Mist. And I laid down this morning, around 10 o'clock. And I was like, I'll just lay down for an hour. And I got a text, and a friend of mine was like, hey, you want to go on a hike? And I did want to go on the hike, but I needed to take that nap. So it was like bothering me. And I was like, oh, I should text him back immediately. But I was like really tired and I was kind of falling asleep. And I just sort of like tossed and turned. And I sort of like got really comfortable for a while. And then I'd be like, nah, I'm going to turn over. And then I'd get kind of comfortable again. And then I'd turn over. And probably like a half an hour passed. And I was like, okay, maybe I should just get up. And I looked at the clock, and I had been there for 2 hours. I had been laying down for 2 hours, and I had fallen asleep because I remember dreaming. I just don't remember waking up. Like, I feel like I was just sitting there thinking about stuff, but I was asleep for at least an hour and a half of the 2 hours. Like, it was crazy. So that's my experience I have to share. Great story, me. Good job, me. I did it again. Told another great story. So who else is here? Silver Mist said hi to Wraith. Wraith's loving her job. Love that. I like it a lot. Hey, Audra. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? The more I take, the more I leave behind. The more you take, the more you leave behind. You are a what is it called? Laxative. The more you take, the more you leave behind. You are a laxative. Done. Riddle answer done. The more you take, the more you leave behind. Trying to trick me. I know what's going on here. The money and accounting stuff makes me nervous, but I got a great coworker boss. Been handling the birth and death records. Oh my god, I didn't know you were doing that stuff. Sounds like you need one of those fancy beds with the remote control pressure points that they show you on TV. Nah, Chris, I'm happy with my bed. It's just my sleep, my sort of whether I can sleep really quickly and soundly is more determined by what's on my mind. I like my bed a lot. I just sometimes I get in the bed with a lot on my mind. That's all it is. That's all that's going on. Don't worry about me. But then, and when I got up, I ended up going on a walk with my friend who lives next door, and we just talked about stuff. You know, he and I are in a lot of similar situations, as far as like, you know, struggling with a couple things, and we're doing this and that and the other thing. I mean, he's got some stuff that's going on that's different than I do, but you know, it was still good to kind of clear the head, go on a little hike. I work for the county health department in vital records, so if you were born in and died in the 2 counties we handle, I'll know of it. That's crazy. Oh man. Wraith, like, that's like, it sounds like a pretty central character in like a spy movie who's just, I'm just a clerk, but they take you hostage anyways to, I mean, I'm not trying to say someone's going to take you hostage, but if it were a movie, maybe somebody would be like, no, I need I need these records so I can falsify voter documents and stuff to fix an election. The more you take, the more, Zoe, the more you take, the more you leave behind. It's a laxative. I already said that. I answered it. It's answered. And if I'm wrong, you got to tell me the real answer. That was my answer, though. I mean, I think that was my answer. Hey, Azura. We're just talking about how you get along with people, maybe who you're hanging out with nowadays. I don't know. Who's your friends that you're kind of going through it with, you know? Kind of having hearts to hearts and stuff. The only thing I found out, one of the old death records has been missing for decades. I have a person I found while entering birth records that I really want to know how they died. Ooh, man. Their death record is in the missing book. Whoa. Crazy. The more you take, the more you leave behind. You take footsteps, you leave footsteps behind. Okay, I see that. Got it. I still like my laxative answer, though, so I'll be using that one in the future. Are you having trouble breathing while sleeping? Because I have sleep apnea and must rely on a breathing machine. I don't think so. I think I snore every once in a while, but I sleep either on my side or on my stomach. And I think I sleep... Let's see, which one's the small nostril? This is my left side. So if I'm on my right and my left nostril is on top and I have a stuffy nose, this is the good guy. That's the one that's easy to breathe through. This guy, not as much. So when he's the clear one, I snore, I think, because my mouth opens and I go... Congratulations on finding your AirPod case, Zoe. That's, pretty momentous when you need somewhere to put your AirPods. Azura had a fun weekend with birthday 3 days ago. Happy birthday, Azura. Yeah! Happy birthday to Azura now. Happy birthday. And that's all I can say. Cow. I like cows. To celebrate my friends the other day. Good. I'm glad you got to have a nice birthday party, Azura. Need to train myself to sleep on my back. Apparently side sleeping is bad for your face skin. Yeah, I do notice that when I wake up having slept on my side, I have a real crease right here, and I think it's aging me sooner. It's giving me this guy. Also, having your side of your face pressed against a pillow is probably bad, because just by pressing your head against a pillow regardless, like, you're leaving germs there, and then you put your side of your face on there, that's gonna rub all those germs right into your pores, and then you're gonna have pore germs forever. 29 years old. That's a great age. Enjoy it while you're there, because I mean, it's gonna be different than last year, and the next year after that's gonna be even differenter. So I've been watching The Witcher, and I told the morning stream I don't like it all that much. I don't love it at all, really. It's got some moments, but I'm struggling to hang on and see where it's going. But I looked into the Witcher games, because I know Luther, formerly known as Steven, also known as Thor TV, he had played the Witcher games and he really enjoyed them. And I don't know, I was like, maybe there'll be one of those games that I can buy for $5 and just burn through. But it's not a first-person game. It's like an RPG where you're always looking at the whole body of the character, and I was like, I don't want to do this. So I didn't. I did finish playing Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, though, and that's a good game. That's a pretty good game. I enjoyed that one. Recently, I have to wear Breathe Right strip because I'm going through a stuffy nose and scratchy throat. Oh no, Sabrina. Well, hopefully those Breathe Right strips get more oxygen up into your body so that you can get better soon. That's probably what they do. I don't know. Haven't watched The Witcher, but I have been enjoying the memes. Yeah, I you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the memes maybe better than the show. Uh, Everyone's going crazy about the song, and the song is catchy. I like the song. Sang it a little bit for the morning stream, but I don't know. I just don't know what they were really thinking. It's kind of, to be honest, it feels cheap. It feels like a real television-y vibe, despite the fact that it's obviously got a massive budget. Like, it feels like Conan, not Conan, Hercules, The Legendary Journeys or something, where everything's kind of like lit a little weird, and you can tell there's just like some LED spotlight in the background of all the sets. I don't know, whatever. But it's The Witcher. What are you gonna do? Hold on, Amada's texting me. Apparently, Bashu was drawn to the sound of your voice. Oh man, one of Amada's kitties coming up and he's watching the stream. Bashu, ooh. I'm gonna kind of try to talk to him and see if he says some stuff to me because he's watching my stream. Here's a picture of it. Want to see it? Here it goes. It's not really gonna. Too bright. Either way, that's a picture of a kitty watching. Like, this is, if you had a better thing, this would be me on the stream, and that's a cat. You can see his eyeball right there. It's a much better picture when I'm looking at it than when you're looking at it. Yeah, so that's what's going on over at Amada's place. But as far as my place goes, it's just me and my cat is, I don't know, in her little bed. She's in her little bed over there. Where is she? Come on. Yeah, you can't see anything over there. You can't, oh, because my chair's in the way. Well, there would be a cat right there if it was better lit, but it's not. Point is my webcam is fine for getting my face while there's light on it across. However, there's not any light anywhere else. So there, what are you gonna do? Good. Talking about life and just anyhow, how you been? Breathe right strips. Yeah, we already went over that. So here's a question for you guys. What kind of songs have been stuck in your head lately? Amada and I were talking about, what was it? I think I was humming, oh yeah, the theme to King Arthur and the Knights of Justice from the early 90s. Arthur and the Knights of Justice, putting evil down, and the knights of the table round. Oh, come on, come on. And then she was saying that when I was humming it, it sounded like Cool Summer. 'Cause it's a cool, cool, cool summer. And here on my own, it's a cool, cool, cool summer. The Devil and the Huntsman? Is that even a song? That sounds like some sort of old paradiddle about a damn, you know, like a devil and a huntsman, I guess. I definitely remember that 90s cartoon. Yeah, there was some good 90s. There was some bad 90s cartoons that are now good in our memories, but that's the only place that they're good because they're bad. They're bad. I mean, overall. It is a song and it is an absolute banger. I might listen to that one. The Devil and the Huntsman. I'm not going to listen to it here because if it gets caught on the microphone, then this video is going to get like weirdly penalized and monetized. Oh, here's a little thing. I got a new follower on Instagram, and I, you know, sometimes I'll just look at who's following me, and I block them immediately. Not even because they said anything or did anything, but just I didn't like the cut of their jib, so I just blocked them immediately. It's the first time I've ever just done that, but they had a theme going in their Instagram profile, and I was like, no, I'm not even gonna have you as a follower, and that was kind of a nice point in my day. So that happened. Songs that have been stuck in my head recently are songs from the Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. You know, I hate musical songs. Like, I hate single tracks from musicals, and I rarely will listen to them. Amada listens to a lot of Jesus Christ Superstar because she played in the orchestra pit for Jesus Christ Superstar. And man, when that shit comes on the radio, I'm like tuned out 100% because it's like this weird psychedelic shit, and I have no idea what's going on. It's like this dude, and he's I don't know if it's Jesus, because even Jesus's voice in Jesus Christ Superstar is kind of aggressive, and he sounds mad all the time, which I guess isn't that thematically wrong, but it's like everything's like this weird talk singing, and there's like a lot of names and references to the people who ruled and the other disciples and stuff, and you have to really just have a handle on the situation before you even get any of it. It's just very complex music that I have trouble adjusting to. Songs that have been stuck in my head recently. Okay. Soundtrack I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, Silver Sky Dragon, we're talking about songs that have been stuck in your head recently, as well as blocking people on Instagram. But another song actually was the one I did to open up this stream by Breaking Benjamin. You're so cold, keep your hand in mine, which I think came about because Amada put her goddamn cold feet on me one time. I doubt it's Jesus you've heard. Probably Judas or the priests. Yeah, everyone that I remember hearing singing in the Jesus Christ Superstar soundtrack is like, I tell you what right now, you can't go along with him like that. If you ask Constantinople what happened, you'll get an answer that's stupid and fat. And it's like, what is that guy talking about? And then he's like, and Judas over here's a real son of a bitch, but I punched him in the nose and now I'm going to hell. Bum bum bum. Who are you to tell me what to say? And why am I talking in just this way? Like, it's all just like this dudes that are real like rowdy being mad, but also like, I don't know, Cruel Summer stuck in my head. I thought it was Cool Summer. Cruel Summer. Toss a coin to your Witcher has been stuck in my... Yeah, that's another one. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Oh, toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty. Yeah, that's so catchy. But the verses are real rough. The verses are like, he punched me in the nose and something else, I don't know, like, it's just like a weird description in one of the episodes. And then I think I just watched like episode 6 or 7, and there was this song at the end that was like, in the city of blood falls by nightfall, and the day is the longest of nights, yeah. And it's like this shitty, like, spoken word, like, intro to a Metallica song thing. I don't know. So, the soundtrack for Witcher is hit and miss. 90s was just like the 80s if the 80s were high on pot, with even worse fashion sense like neon lights and MC Hammer pants. I miss that decade. Yeah, 90s were an interesting time. Remember those shirts? You could touch them and they would change color. It'd be like a neon yellow shirt, and you'd touch one part and you'd leave like a purple handprint, and then you'd take it off and it would slowly fade away. But all they really did was create like a weird like topographical heat map of your body. So like your nipples would change the color of the shirt, and then you'd sweat on another part and they would create this like gross dripping like bright color and everything surrounding it would be hot. Yeah. The Man Who Can't Be Moved is stuck in my head. You guys got some obscure song choices. I was hoping for some more radio play songs, but that's how it goes sometimes. Those shirts were awesome back in junior high. Yeah. My favorite fashion period in the 90s was, there was a time when you could get like colored jorts, colored jean shorts, and you would wear, it was the crisscross era, and you could wear your colored jorts, like they would be like bright red, bright orange, bright purple, bright yellow, and then you would have a shirt that had like thick horizontal lines on it, and everything was extra large. And you had these jorts that went like down past your knees, and then you had this extra large shirt that covered most of those jorts with like purple. If you had the purple shorts on, it would be like purple and white stripes on the shirt. And oh god, what an awful like way to live, but we loved it. We were all over it. Shirts were awesome. I was born in 1992, so I wouldn't know. Kitty's sleeping better in her carrier. Oh, that's nice. Everything was bright in the 90s, apparently. There was a lot of neon in the 90s. Remember original Super Soakers? They were like bright yellow and orange and shit. My bro Nick regularly wears brightly colored jeans in this day and age. Makes it easy. But they're like skinny jeans, right, Wraith? They're not like ill-fitting, like completely untouched. Like they had maybe the ones nowadays you can get have a little bit of that like wear on them. The ones I'm talking about look like if you touched them you would get dye on your hands. They were just so saturated with color. Fashion trends in the 90s. You had your snap bracelets. You had your pump sneakers with the pumps on them. You had your there was a specific way of like brimming a hat you could do where it was like it was either a real tight arc or it was but the flat stuff didn't happen until like the early 2000s. I don't know. Batman Forever, bad example. Yeah, I remember. Terrible. Here's one only in color but not one size, stuck in the bottom yet easily flies. Present in sun but not in rain, doing no harm and feeling no pain. Only one color but not one size, stuck in the bottom yet easily flies. Present in sun but not in rain, doing no harm and feeling no pain. One color, many sizes. Stuck in the bottom. Easily flies. Stuck in the bottom. Yet easily flies. Present in sun but not in rain, doing no harm and feeling no pain. The flies thing, I feel like has something to do with the fly of a pair of pants. Present in sun but not in rain makes me think it's shorts of some sort. Doing no harm, feeling no pain, that's what's throwing me off. If it's jean shorts, it would be blue. They would be only one color. I mean, even though we just discussed how they can only be many colors if you want them to. Not one size. One color but not one size. Stuck in the bottom, easily flies. Present in sun but not in rain, doing no harm, feeling no pain. Just one color. A cloud? They're all one color. Not one size. Stuck in the bottom. Cloud. Easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. No, clouds are in both sun and rain. A butterfly? No, they're more than one color. Just one color. Known for its color. Yeah, a fart. It's a fart. It's a summer fart. There you go. Do remember Super Soakers being bright when I was around for 4 or 5. Just got home from work. Gotta be back at 2 a.m. So it's almost time for bed. Oh no, Mada's gotta go to bed. That's alright. I got a feeling she'll be alright. Best things about the 90s: N64, Sega Dreamcast, and the original PlayStation. Yeah, we had a Super Nintendo next door, and I had the Sega Genesis at my house. We did have a PlayStation, but all we had for it was cool borders, and it sucked. A shadow. Just one color, many sizes, stuck on the bottom. Easily flies? Probably a shadow. Here's just, you can't see it in darkness. Yeah, it's a shadow. I think you got it, Raya. You're smart. Present in sun, but not in rain. You can still have a shadow in the rain, but there's got to be some light source. So, hey, Maeve. You're coming in right at the end just to watch me think that a shadow is a fart. I get those things confused all the time. Sometimes when I'm like walking along and someone's got their shadow following them, I'm like, ugh, gross, that guy farted. And sometimes when somebody farts, I'm like, geez, it's really shadowy in here. So, I mean, that happens constantly. Yeah, what am I, a genius? Keeping those two untangled in my mind? They're two similar things. Shadow farts? Huh. Right. In your dreams, buddy buster. So anyways, we're gonna be winding it up pretty soon. I have a riddle. No matter how hard you hit me, no matter how much I hurt, I'm always good for a laugh. What am I? No matter how hard you hit me, no matter how much I hurt, I'm always good for a laugh. Oh man, this could get real dark. No matter how hard you hit me, but you laugh at it. Hit me. A pinata? Good for a laugh? Hit it and it laughs. Hit it and you laugh. Hit it and everyone laughs. Whoopee cushion? How hard you hit me, how much I hurt. Whipping boy? Some sort of... I don't know. Ever notice that the 90s begin as 80s light, but then ended as dark grungy, emo-ish? Yeah, I don't know, Chris. There was some good times at the end of the 90s, but yeah, people definitely got dirtier. The rise of the Juggalos might have been towards the end of the 90s, and that was an unfortunate thing. Oh boy. Funny bone. You're not good for a laugh. No matter how hard you hit me and how much I hurt, I'm always good for a laugh. What am I? The funny bone. That's never good for a laugh. I think that one needs to be retooled to, I claim to be funny, but I'm a real dick. So try not to hit me with a really hard brick. Like, that one I think is off the mark. Anyways, we're going to call it. I will stream again on Monday. Keep an eye on Anime Pasadena on Facebook. There's going to be a video with me in it. I don't know exactly when, but it'll happen. So, everybody, I will see you all soon. And be good. And miss you, love you. Bye. It's a cool, cool, cruel summer.